Alright, so it's time for my part of Bleach 621. So this chapter, it's kind of picked the pace up a bit, just a bit, and the ending is really what saves this chapter, in my opinion. We have Ukitake who's collapsing because of the fact that Yuha Bak is absorbing the right hand of the Soul King Mimihagi, and Uh, we freaking see Hoshvald for the first time in like forever. Like, where the fuck is he? He's just been like hiding in a corner somewhere, and then all of a sudden he pops up to give more information. That seems to be his role right now, is like giving information about Yuha Bak whenever somebody asks. I don't know. And that was X-axis. So, you know, apparently, so it seems like Hoshvald knows more than the royal guard of the Quincy. So uh, that may indicate maybe a difference of hierarchy. That Hushvald is probably stronger than the Royal Guard. That's what I always thought that he was, but anyway, that's assumptions aside. So, the I really did like the art of how the whole sky blackened. It was drawn really well based on the perspective, I think, and he sends Yuhabak, turns into all these like little shadow things, these like little shadow eyeballs that drop down into the Serite and attack the captains and the lieutenants, and they try to destroy them, but it's not working. Even like Senbon Zakura is not working, which can cut pretty on like such a fine level. But the one that really saves them is Aizen, because he you're supposed to crush um, you're supposed to squash them with your Reiatsu, or your spiritual pressure, if you English dub person for the anime. And that's really the chapter. And so I really did like how Aizen came out at the end. That means that he's coming out earlier than I expected. Pause. I don't know. I I really do like the fact that Aizen's out now, and they're not like waiting. We're not like waiting like Grimjow. We're not waiting like forever, and then all of a sudden he pops out. Granted, I do want him to have an epic appearance when he goes after Yuha Bak, because he is. There's no way he's not gonna fight Yuha Bak at one point, or at least somebody in that upper echelon of Quincy. I mean, this chapter was okay, but the ending was really um, the saving grace of the chapter. That kind of, yeah, that made it, I would say, decent, like a little bit above decent. I don't know. So I mean, that's really it. I don't have anything else to really say except, you know, yay, Hashfaldi's back from wherever. Did he like go shopping for Yuha? He's like, I picked up your milk and eggs. Oh, he's he can't hear me because now he's a bunch of shadow. He's releasing a bunch of shadow eyeballs. Yay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my review of this week's chapter of Bleach. And I believe this chapter's title was 621, a black curtain, I think. Anyway, that's not the important part. The important part is this. This chapter was very simple. Not really much happened. I mean, we saw Mimi Saga fully absorbed by Yuha, and we saw how it was ripped from Ukitake, who's at this point probably dead. And once he absorbed it, his power became so overwhelming that he couldn't contain it, and now it's bleeding out, as a sort. And so, but it's luckily for the Quincy's, it's not going to hurt them, since now the Soul King's right arm is a part of Yuha. Its enemies are now the Shikigami, as it's dipping its way down, so to speak, into the Soul Society to try and destroy them. And as it comes down, you see the people from who are still haven't left to go to save, the Soul King or whatever, or they're trying to use their swords, their Zanpakuto, to destroy it, but they can't. And then out of nowhere, we have the myth, the legend, the Troll King, Aizen, yell out from wherever he is, basically, or not yell out, but speak telepathically to everyone, saying, "You must use your Ryatsu to take it out in one fell swoop." And this surprise, and the only person's facial reaction we get to see is that of Rukia, saying, "No, it's you. It can't be." So it seems like Aizen's finally starting to take stage, and at least his first maneuver has been to help the Soul Society. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next. I mean, it seems like, yet again, another setup chapter. I mean, I don't know what it is with Bleach lately, but it seems like the last several chapters have been nothing but setup, setup. Okay, I know when it comes to an arc, the chapters of an arc, they each are supposed to, advance the plot somewhat, but at the same time put in little pieces to help set up the main stuff, and usually or later stuff. And it's just that these last couple chapters have been like not much has really happened. They're just laying and I mean a lot of groundwork for the rest of this arc. Like, really, can they just get on with the arc instead of just setting it up? I mean, overall, I think it was an okay chapter. The best part, of course, was Eisen. So, as always. So, yeah, this one's gonna be a quick one, which is surprising because, as you guys already know, I tend to talk a lot. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and hope to see you guys next time.